We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin.
And today, Faithful Acolytes, we take a look at this. And what this is Melinda's Habanero Ketchup. Now, certainly this has been I would say one of the larger mainstream names as far as hot sauce goes. I have done exactly 0 of them to this point. Me filming this, although I do have one that will be coming in a future episode, but most of them have onions, and I can't dance to that. So, most of their sauces, I don't know how good they actually are, but I have not been able to partake. So, here's our usual stuff. Product of Columbia, that's interesting. I noticed that they have come out with some hot honeys. Those will also be coming. There was a ghost ketchup from them as well that will be in a future episode also. And there was, so I haven't done a lot of spicy ketchups. There was a Heinz version of the habanero. There is a video for that if you're interested. I believe it's in the Everything Else playlist, where this one will also live. And the Hoff Smoking Ghost. And the Hoff Smoking Ghost so far has been the best one, but again, that's only out of 2, so I don't mean to damn it with faint praise or anything. Interestingly, we have artificial flavors of cinnamon and clove here, but here's the usual stuff. We can see there is habanero pepper mash in this, which I think is kind of interesting. Most of the time we see a lot of powders and whatnot, but this one is actually a mash, so that'll be pretty good. All right, so let's crack this. I mean, it looks good. It looks pretty dark and rich and lovely and all the ways that you would want a ketchup to be. It does smell like there's more spices in there than I would normally find in a ketchup, though, so this could be a busy ketchup. Yeah, so we have onion and garlic powder in here as well. So I'm interested, though, in their take on the ketchup. And some people get really into ketchups. I mean, supposedly, there's a lot of people that say that, Trader Joe's or whatever is the ultimate ketchup experience. To me, I only use it very, very sparingly on, mostly potatoes too. I don't use it really anywhere outside of some potato dish. And I don't eat a lot of those because I don't really like potatoes that well. So, but here you can see it looks fine. Looks lovely and red, and it definitely gets a little bit more towards, I'd say almost maybe a burgundy, something like that. In the middle, a darker color, maybe a maroonish. Looks really good. Getting a lot of glare here, though. Oh, what fun. Well, glare aside, let's see how this stacks up. Well, it's a ketchup. Wow. Oh. So. Oh. Wow, there's a lot of non-ketchupy flavors there. Oh, so one of the is a deeper and richer tomato taste, but man, so many stray elements there. I don't know if I like that. So the white spoon thing is I can show you contrast. That's the whole point of that, right? But sometimes with hot sauces, definitely with ketchups, there'll be times when it's just a full-on hit of whatever that is by itself, and it's like, ugh. And ketchup I'm not really in love with. I never have been. So, yeah. Anyway, it's not particularly hot. And of course, here's what we went with. We went with the good old Crack Donald's fries. Yay! This is one of the things. Man, just super particle heavy today. Too bad. But I do need room for the ketchup, so fine. All right, I do like this bottle. This bottle is, and the Heinz one was like this as well. This is the better way of. This is the superior ketchup experience. And I'm sure some connoisseurs will say, "Hey, it has to be in glass, you know, like it's a fine wine or something." And I mean, you know, you have the foil lined ketchup packets that comes with, or plastic packets that it comes with. Those are never going to come in glass, so I don't pay a lot of attention to that. Definitely, this is the Heinz had a weird off flavor to it. It wasn't awful or anything, it was just something I noticed. This one additionally has a weird spice off flavor to it. Neither one of them were particularly hot. The Hoff Smoking Ghost was the actual Smoking Ghost hot sauce with ketchup. And I would have, personally for me, I would have skewed the percentages way more towards the ketchup than the actual Hoff Smoking Ghost sauce. Lovely sauce, by the way. The hot sauce itself is really good. But while I will eat hot sauce on fries in a pinch, it's not my preference. And that one, I mean, I enjoyed most of it, but a lot of the time I was really wishing it was more of a normal ketchup, I guess. Okay, why cinnamon and clove? That is really throwing off this sauce. Ketchup, rather. Is that what they do in Colombia? I've never been to Colombia. But is that like a thing? Is that a thing in Colombia? If you're in Colombia, do you dump clove and cinnamon into your ketchup for whatever reason? Oh, good. I mean, it definitely differentiates this ketchup, but not in a good way. I have some reservations. What do we have? They're calling it 14 ounces. Apparently they're weighing this liquid by actual weight. I have some reservations that I'm going to be coming anywhere near finishing this. The heat is super, super moderate. The clove is very, very forceful in the mix. Why? Clove is listed as the last ingredient. But man, is it making its presence felt? Unfortunately, I wish it didn't. Wow, that is this would be fine if it wasn't there. I don't get it. There's a slight bit of lingering aftertaste, a little bit of very slight lingering heat build as well. I am not what I would say impressed by this. I will give it a default 1. It can have this, but that trashy Heinz Habanero Ketchup was actually better than this, because it was closer to a real ketchup, and of course the Smoking Ghost is way better than either of them. So yeah, I'm pretty thoroughly unimpressed with this. I guess I'll try to slug through some more of it and in the days and weeks ahead until I can't stand it anymore, and then I guess I'll try the Ghost and see if that's any better. But this is the first Melinda's product I've ever had, and I am very not impressed with this. As far as the ketchup, if you think that you would like clove in your ketchup, this is probably worth the go. Spice is very minimal. It is more so than a regular ketchup, but default 1 as far as heat. Flavor wise, a little clove goes a long way with me, particularly when it comes to places where I'm thinking it doesn't belong, like ketchups. It's fine in baking, it's fine. I've had clove ham before, that's fine. I don't think it's a good pairing here. It just is too distracting, so unfortunate. But I guess there we go. This is me just barely opening this, so I'll try to get into this a bit more and see if anything changes, but so far, and we'll leave it there. So that was the Melinda's Habanero Ketchup. Now go forth in peace to serve the flame.